Hello, I'm Larry Joe with Guitars and Cards, because I like guitars and I like cards. That's a Shaquille O'Neal rookie card. Gold is a nice card. Anyways, I wanted to do a video today for you of an unboxing of a Firefly FFLP, the blue bat. I've had these guitars before, and some of them are great and some of them are not so good. I had one that the volume pot went out on it, and I had to put a brand new pot into it. I wasn't so happy with that, and I ended up selling it. And I bought one of the new the blue ones, the light blue ones, and the bridge pickup was completely microphonic. It was completely unusable. I ended up swapping another guitar pickup into it, an Ibanez actually, and got it to work, and then I sold it. So I don't have any of these guitars right now because I've sold them all off, but this blue bat it's a beautiful looking guitar on the websites and some of the other things you see out there. So I'm hoping I don't have any of those problems. Maybe praying, because they look really good, and I'm hoping that I don't have to sell it, or if something just gets annoying and you don't want to keep it anymore. Anyway, so without further ado, I have it sitting right here, and I'm going to open it. As you can see, it's come in the box. And it says JSN Goldman, just like all of them. It had a little damage there to the box, but that could have been before. It looks like they taped over it, so here, got this thing open, and let's see what she looks like. Like I said, I'm hoping for the best. The box arrived, and even though it's got this mark on it, it's still decent. I don't hear anything moving around in it, and usually they pack really, really well. And usually they put like a styrofoam cover on top of it. So this is the first time I've touched it since I bought it like almost a month ago. And you always get these. Some people like the pickguard cover that comes with it. I think it's a beautiful top. There's no reason to cover the pickguard. Okay, so let's set that aside. Like I said, it comes wrapped, hermetically sealed almost, I think. Anyways, let's see if we can get her out of here. Okay, they cover it in this wrap, which is really good, and usually it's pretty protective, but who knows what happened. I'm hoping it's good, but you never know. So I try to be optimistic, but with these guys, I don't know for sure, because the price point for this is like $250, and that's from the factory. So $250 from the factory for a Les Paul style guitar that's got flame on it like this is like an amazing deal. And I mean, you're going to hear a whole bunch of YouTubers out there saying pretty much the same thing as I just said. So Here's what she looks like. You can see the flame in there. So I'm optimistic. It's got the plastic over the pickups. Let's see if there isn't a problem. Let's turn it over. It says made in Japan right there. All of them say that. And you can see on the headstock the blue bat. That means that that's like a special one. I don't know. It's hard to say. From my initial look, it's got a couple of little imperfections on the neck. You can see that little white dot right there. But that's not a big deal. The binding is blue binding. There's a couple little spots here, but it's not bad at all, considering it looks like it's, is it 3 or 5 ply binding you can see that they put on it. And one of the things that's really cool is you can see it's got like a blue abalone on it. And the back and everything is pretty good. One thing that's kind of troubling right now is it's got some bubbling right here. Hold on a sec, I'm sorry. Let me move my finger, you can see it. You can see them right there. And where they put the neck joint, the scarf joint in right here, you can see if I can get it closer. You can see they didn't do a great job with doing that. But overall, it's not bad. The biggest thing about these for this price point is, like I said, the electronics. Is it good? Is it good? I don't know. I'll plug it in and see what we got. I got my little Vox Valve State VT20 Plus that I really like. This is a cute little guy. Obviously I have the Monster Bugera and I have 2 Eminence Texas Heats in those, but we'll try just with the box for now. Switch the cable on my ejector. And as soon as I plug it in, if there's a problem, we should know it immediately. So, there's a bridge pickup. It's out of tune. Of course it's out of tune. They ship it and everything. But, I'm not seeing any noise, like any kind of polyphonic crap going on. So, let's go to the middle. Sing. Clear. That's good. That's really good. That's impressive right there. Usually with these, you have to oil the neck because they're so dry, and also you'll feel some of the grittiness of the frets because they, at this price point, they're not even going to have the time to even polish it or do anything with it. They're not going to have any time at all. So, anyways, we'll see if that's the case. Let me get this thing in tune. My little portable timer tuner. Let's go down a half a step. Down there's always good. Got some pretty good crunch to it, that's for sure. Actually, it feels pretty good right now. Sounds pretty good. My favorite tuning is usually the harmonics because I can hear it so good. But I mean, I go to the tuner also. Anyways, you can see it's really pretty. It's a beautiful guitar and it sounds pretty good. Let's play around with the neck a little bit. Here's the song I was playing originally. And just go to the tune, of course. Best way I do this is stretch it up, and then like down the neck. Pull it up, down the neck. Everybody's got their own way of stretching strings, but I'm telling you, years and years of playing, this is the best. So if the string pops, someone could be like, oh, so you're popping strings. No, there was probably a problem with the strings, and it was going to pop anyways. It better be while you're tuning it than before. So let's try again. Here, watch. That's good. Here's the high frets. Not bad, actually. It's really good. This price point, it's really good. I'm surprised. But I heard with these blue bats that they spend a lot more time with the little aesthetics and fixing the problems that usually they have for a lower price, because the base level FFLP, like the blueberry, would be 179, I think. So this one was like 250, and I live somewhat close to the place, so it usually takes a couple days, and it's fairly cheap shipping. But I think it sounds really good. Let me kick a different setting on my little box here. Let me throw a little delay into it, maybe some reverb. Let's see what we can do. chicken picking. Go to the middle. Very good. And go to the neck position. Very good. Right. I think we have one. Let's adjust the volume here. So that should be the bridge. So no problem with the volume on the bridge, or on the neck. And let's take the tone down on the neck. A lot of people like this sound, but I don't know, everybody's got their own taste. There's that scratchiness. You can hear it. There it is. Yeah. When I'm playing the lead, you can't hear it, but it's there. According to Filming Night, steel wool, I think, is what fixes that. Or you just play it a ton. But I will say this, I've had guitars where I paid $250 used. They didn't look as beautiful as this, but there was no scratchiness in it the way that there is on this one. But we're not judging that right now. And you can see I turned the tone back on up on the neck pickup. And then you go to the middle. There should be both of them, of course. No problems. No problems. And then go to the bridge. Affects it. No, doesn't affect it. Alright, I think it's a good guitar. It just needs the fret to be sanded down or steel wool, I guess. I think that's what it is. Anyways, I think it's a beautiful guitar, and I think if you can find these, you can see the quilted maple in it. If you can find these guitars for around $250, my suggestion is to get it. But if it's used and they want like $300 for it, I don't know about that. I don't know if I would do that, because you could find some other guitars that are maybe better for around the same price that are used. I love used guitars. In fact, I'm always going to different places and going to Reverb so I can check out the used guitars. Anyway, so I think this is a good deal. New, like this, I think it's a very good deal. You got the gold hardware on it. That doesn't mean a ton to me, because gold or black, it's not a big deal. I know they have it as an aesthetic appeal to it, but everybody's got their own thing. Anyways, I think this is a good pickup for the price I got it, which is $250. But if they want more on it, on Reverb or eBay or wherever, I don't know, I would look elsewhere for a different guitar that's similar. But the LP is really good style for this price. It's really good. Anyways, alright, that's the end of it. If you guys are really interested in what I have to say and maybe watch me play or whatever, let me know, subscribe, hit the notification, and give me a thumbs up. Anyways, this is Larry Joe from Guitars and Cards, and I'm playing a Firefly FFLP Blueback. I think it's a good deal, like I said, but everybody gets their own. That's just the way it is. Have a good day.